Filming water content of yourself by yourself is easy when you have the correct gear to do it. So that even if you're a solo content creator or your Instagram boyfriend is terrible at content creation or is really good and is managing other gear, you have the ability to get the content you're going to need while you're in the water. I'm going to show you exactly how to make this, give you a specific shopping list that you can get right here inside of the video without ever leaving the video, and make it really easy for you to level up your B-roll content or direct-to-camera content in the water, in a pool, in a river, in a lake, in a pond, even in the ocean. So let me break down how to do this. We're going to get to our shopping list in just a minute, but first we need to take a look at this device. This is really easy to make. It is PVC pipe, it is pool noodles, and it is a little device to hold your camera on. And there's a lot of ways that you can use this, and the way that you build this actually allows you to put two cameras, one on this side, one on this side, or a camera and a light, or if you get another device, you can actually mount two cameras right here, or a camera and a light, so that you have the ability to get whatever type of content you're going to need. You can also turn this upside down, so this is filming your underwater content as well. Now, before we head out to go shopping, I do want to tell you one tip about this. Right now, how I've created this is just going to sit inside of my device. I can actually take this piece in and out, so if I need to handhold this, I can just grab it and go to film my content. However, if you are going to be flipping this upside down so your camera is underwater, you're going to want to rubber band it in. In just a minute, I'm going to give you your shopping list. We're going to go shopping together. I'm going to show you exactly how to get this. But if you look at these pieces, you actually have the ability to thread something like rubber bands into it and attach it directly to this PVC pipe so that it's not going to fall out. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. The easiest and most simple hack is just to put two rubber bands in here and then rubber band it around your PVC pipe as well, and then attach your camera to it so that it does not fall out and you do not risk losing it. All right, let's go shopping. We're headed to Lowe's for most of this. The exact pieces you need are linked on the screen, so you don't even have to leave the video. Order them for pickup so you don't even have to search for them. And using my link means that Lowe's has to give me part of their profit at no extra cost to you, which allows me to finance future videos like this. Buying them in-store and through the app takes that commission away from me, so please help your girl out. Once you have the pipe and connectors, you can either have an employee cut the pipe to the right size for you, or you can buy the cutter yourself and do it at home. The long pieces need to be 12 inches and the short pieces are 6 inches.
All right, this is for plastic pipe, the ratchets. You never put your finger, never put it against the blade, because it will open you up. It doesn't have any feelings about how it does it either. I'm just saying.
I believe that.
It will do that.
If you're using the exact pieces I used, you'll need two of the PVC pipes cut into segments, 4 of the elbows, 2 T's, and 1 plug. In my store, it was $15.15 minus the tax for the entire frame. Now that we've got our parts, we've got one more stop to make to pick up some pool noodles, and then one quick order on Amazon to get our camera attachment. Both Target and Walmart have pool noodles. I am an affiliate for both, so please use my link in the description. Putting this together is incredibly easy. We're going to start in the front where you're going to add your camera in, and you're just going to put the smaller sections here. You're going to add your joints to either side. From there, you're going to be able to add in your longer pieces. So we've got the front and we've got a side. Now we're going to add in the other small piece. And then from there, you're going to do the same thing for the back end. And if you are going to put a secondary camera there, you can leave that open. Otherwise, you can cap that right off, making it easy for you to do. Once your square is complete, you're just going to take your foam, and where you have that split, you're just going to add it around each of the pieces. In order to add your camera in, we're going to do a couple of different things. We're going to have a little bit of this foam here, and we're just going to put this in kind of as a base. So I put one piece down, and this is just short. You can just measure this by eye. It does not have to be long. This piece you're just going to add in, and then you can see there's a little space here. You may even want to put that around your micro rod so that it's easy for you to add that in. And this is really easy to both dry and clean. This is just PVC pipe and pool noodles. So when you're ready to clean it, all you have to do is use some soap and water, clean that off, dry it with a towel, and you're good to go. This is a pool noodle. You can rinse it off with your hose and let it dry in the sun. It's going to be really fast, probably faster than you're going to dry up, to get your content creation. And it makes it really easy for you to be able to function and to tear this down and set it up when you need to create your content. And bonus points, if something breaks, all you have to do is replace that one piece. You do not have to rebuild the entire rig, making this very financially responsible for you. Something happens to it, just replace the single part, which also means it's a really good idea to save this video and save the shopping list so that if you break something in the future, which is going to be pretty hard to do, it's PVC pipe, but if you break something in the future, it's going to be very easy for you to find the exact piece that you need instead of having to go to the store and figure it out while you're there. Now, in order to add our camera to our rig, we are going to need some adapters. This is an adapter that is going to go right into your camera, and you want to make sure it has a screw mount so you can use your micro rod to attach that to your PVC pipe. So we're going to go ahead and attach our micro rod to our adapter, and then you can choose one of two ways of attaching your adapter to your camera. First, we're going to take a look at how to put this in the PVC pipe. Now, in the PVC pipe, you are going to have a piece of this foam down in the bottom. You can either put that in first, or you can put it through the hole once it's already attached. So that's going to be in there to cushion this. Now, once you put this in, it's going to flop around unless you have a secondary piece of foam. You can put the foam in and then add the micro rod, but I prefer to actually put it around first, and then to fit it in together, it's just gonna allow things to go in a little more easier. Once that's in, it's gonna be pretty stable. So as you are using this floating on the water, it's gonna pretty much stay in put. You can take it in and out as needed. However, if you're flipping this upside down so that it is underwater, it does have the potential with the weight to fall out, which we don't want. So this is where the second part comes in. You do have the ability to grab some rubber bands. We're gonna take the screw right out of the adapter, and we're gonna put the camera on in just a second. Before you attach the camera, we've got these 3 little spots here that you can put a rubber band in between. So we are just going to rubber band this to our PVC pipe, and we're going to be able to do that in both sections. You can put it single, or you can wrap it around double, whichever is going to make you feel more secure. And then it is stuck. It is not coming out of there. You are good to go. You can even put multiple rubber bands there if you want, and then just adjust the foam underneath to make sure it is set at the angle you're going to need that at. The rubber bands might put a little bit of pressure one side or the other, and then you can attach your camera right in there. You're going to take the screw and you are going to add it to your camera so that as you are creating your content, that is going to stay nice and tight and it's not going to flop forward. If you do not screw this tightly enough, it will pitch forward or backward as you are doing your content. So you can see it's not moving, it's not wiggling because I did it tight enough. And if I go upside down, it's now part of this. It is not going to fall out in the water. So now you've got it nice and secure if you're filming underwater. The pool noodles keep your PVC pipe floating, but the guy at Lowe's also said your PVC pipe, as long as it's plugged up, should be able to float on its own. I much prefer to have the pool noodles just for extra caution, but also because it helps me to see this a little bit better. But you do want to make sure that any open sections are going to be plugged inside of your rig. So if you need to, you can put a cap on one end, or you can open this back up, put a secondary camera, a different camera source. And again, you can have these at different heights. So if you want to add a selfie stick here, you can have your GoPro here, a selfie stick, and then you can have your Insta360 on top of it. So you're getting a wide range of content from one simple rig. And again, if you need it to stay in place, all you have to do is rig it up to stay in place. Anchor 2 or more of those corners because that's going to give it more stability and less ability to move around and twist as you're creating your content. So you want to make sure, depending on what you're going to be using, that it's going to be nice and sturdy for you. Something like a rope is going to be a little bit more twisty than something like a pole.
Keep in mind that your footage will move with the waves, so if you're looking for ultra smooth content, use your Insta360 or stabilize your video in post. You can also set the rig on the side of an in-ground pool to keep it steady while shooting underwater or over water. I'm building a rig right now for above ground pools, so let me know in the comments if you want that video. Special thanks to all of you who use the YouTube shopping feature to get your pieces for this rig. You can find it by clicking the shopping tab on your device or center pressing on your TV remote.
Solo content creation is easy when you have the correct tools and a little creativity to make your content leveled up the way you need it to be without the help of anyone else. Follow along for more details on how you can create more rigs to create your content on your own so that you do not have to struggle waiting around for somebody to help you. The entire shopping list is linked in this video. All you have to do is click the shopping tab. I do recommend that you get it directly inside of the app and just pick it up to save yourself a lot of time, effort, and stress to make this easy content creation for you. And let me know, where else are you struggling as a solo content creator where you need help to make sure you can create your content of yourself by yourself in minutes, and we'll see you in the upcoming episodes.